government's direct tax collection up by 15% to 12.1 lakh crore rupees this far. This fiscal, the rise in collections was led by higher contribution for both individuals and corporate taxpayers. Similarly, the securities transaction tax collections continues to surge, nearly doubling so far in the fiscal. The upward trend in collections aligns with the government's target of 22 lakh crore rupees this fiscal year. And on to a CNBC-TV18 exclusive. The agenda of the government's review of the direct tax laws will not include changes to tax rates. Sources tell us that the government is also undecided on whether any changes to tax laws will be actioned through amendments or a whole new act. Timsy is here with more. Timsy, so don't expect tax rate changes?
As government is currently conducting a comprehensive review of the direct tax laws, sources tell CNBC-TV18 that the review is likely to focus on easing legal hurdles and reducing the litigation burden for both the government and the industry. As part of the review, sources indicated that the Revenue Department is currently focusing only on easing the language and it is not in favor of changing any rates. Also, sources shared that the review of the existing Income Tax Act 1961 is to look at easing certain penal provisions and cutting down litigation. To conduct this review, remember, the Central Board of Direct Taxes had formed an internal panel which is right now considering to providing clarity in provisions via simplified interpretations. It is also understood via sources that the panel is also in favor of adding FAQs for absolute clarity in assessing the provisions' intent for both taxpayers and the officers. However, whether the review will be presented in a form of a new act or will it be moved via bringing in certain amendments, that is something that the government has not yet decided. Apart from this, sources indicated that the review may result in major easing in the provisions of TDS, TCS, capital gains, clarifying on issues like taxpayers' classification, income sources, etc. And the aim of the government is to present these findings of the review committee and the proposals from the direct tax laws review in the upcoming budget 2025 in February. Let's see what will the review finally unveil for the taxpayers, something that we'll have to wait and watch for. Back to you.
All right, Timsy, many thanks. We will head to a break, but up next, Elon Musk Starlink is welcome in India, but there will be no concessions on licensing requirements, says Telecom Minister Scindia. That and more when we return.